Hi, I'm Kirsten. Welcome back to Art on the Floor. Recently, I've been feeling a little nostalgic, almost homesick, especially for the museum and the makerspace. In the makerspace, we would have makerspace drop-ins on Saturdays where the community could come for free and gather around the tables to make art together. I loved the sense of community and creative energy it gave. Today, we're not going to be making a piece inspired by our permanent collection, but instead by our Makerspace Community Gallery. We're going to be making a cardboard shoe. It's a fun challenge to take something 2D and manipulate it into being a 3-dimensional sculpture. Are you up for the challenge? Let's get started. For this project, you will need an X-Acto knife or scissors, a pen or Sharpie, a hot glue gun, and a cardboard box, and a shoe with a similar style you'd like to create out of cardboard. So first, I'm going to trace the base of my shoe, and then I'm going to trace the sides, but I'm going to keep it into one long piece just so that it's easier to glue. Be mindful that you also have to trace and leave a little space for the back of the shoe where your heel is. I'm now going to trace the toe of the shoe to create the front portion. Carefully cut out these shapes out of your cardboard. These are the basest foundations of our project, and any stylistic things you want to add, you can add later. When working with a rigid material like cardboard, it's important to manipulate it. You can do so by scoring. Scoring is when you take a pen and you add lines down the middle of the cardboard, really pushing through that first layer, and it makes it easier for the cardboard to bend and shape as you need it to. With this project, the steps are kind of loose, whereas there's going to be a lot of trial and error. And it's okay, after you've already glued things, to trim and cut and reshape things as you need. Gluing is going to be a little bit tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. What you're going to do is you're going to wrap the outside portion, the ankle piece, around the foot part of the shoe. I'm not going to hold the edges of these together because it doesn't give a lot of space for the glue to bind. I'm going to hold the foot portion a little bit lower so that it creates a little edge for me to adhere the glue to. It's important to remember that this isn't going to be super realistic, so that it's okay if it looks handmade or if it looks like an art piece. Just be mindful of your fingers when you're doing this project. The hot glue guns can get really hot when they're sitting for a while, and that once you add the glue, you can use the nozzle of the glue gun to spread it into the crevices to make sure that it's really secure. And then after gluing, hold it so it has a chance to dry and to seal and to bond. Now's the time to really take a look at your other shoe and think about what stylistic choices you want to add. Do you want to have rubber running along the base of the shoe? Do you want to reinforce where the shoelaces would go? What logo will your shoe have? Be creative. Draw these onto cardboard and then cut them out and then glue them onto your shoe. I've now decided what stylistic choices I want to make, and I added them to my shoe. You can leave your shoe now as plain cardboard, or you could paint it. I find that painting is really soothing and make my pieces pop, so I'm gonna do that. Before you paint, just be mindful that you pull away any of the hairs or threads that the hot glue gun left, and then happy painting. After your piece dries, you can put some holes through the sides for some shoelaces, or you can leave it as is. Thanks for following along. In the spirit of community, tag your art making buddy below. What's your favorite thing you've made together? Show us, I'd love to see. You can tag us on Instagram and Facebook. Our handle is @NoricMuseumArt, or you can hashtag us. Hashtag NMOA, hashtag NMOA at home, hashtag museum from home, hashtag art on the floor. I'm Kirsten, and I'll see you guys again next time.